this gnomish figure sort of runs up to you. Hi, can I help you? We're welcome to League of Extraordinary Artisans. Do you want to apply here? Are you here to buy something? Do you want a demonstration? How can I help you?
I'm here for training.
Training. What specifically on? We specialize in tinkering. That's our main thing. But what are you looking for?
I have a firearm, and I want to see if I am able to learn how to use it.
Oh. Hold on.
Why are you giving me that look?
And you see it kind of like runs away.
That's a mistake. That's bad.
Comes back over. You see this sort of older, sort of halfling figure sort of walk up. Hello. Did you say you needed training in firearms?
Yeah. Is there an issue?
No, not necessarily an issue. You see, the only person that we knew how to do firearms, he was killed, I can't remember, 10, 20 years ago. He used to be the leader of this guild. His name was Whimsy Gearhead. The only other person who knew that carried the knowledge of firearms have since then left. His name was Alton Winter. So we don't really It's a knowledge that unfortunately has since then passed. Only the most esteemed minds have been able to figure that out, and unfortunately, both have gone. One is dead, the other is, not here.
They didn't have any notes?
Not really. We wouldn't be willing to give those either way. Notes were kind of just taken, regardless.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, firearms specifically is a very interesting thing and an art that we can't exactly... We're trying to figure it out ourselves. We've only recently discovered gunpowder, and we're kind of using it to make firecrackers and all that, but we can't... Yes, we weren't as astute as Alton and Whimsit.
Well... Alright. Shit, well that was 6 hours.
That's kind of a big lamau because Alton is like nowhere near the smartest person in the party. There's like almost everyone else in the party wits him on like every turn, but he's the only one that knows how to do firearms at all.
Yeah, it's really
it's a bit of a lamau.
Could 2 dimension doors get me back to
Not even close.
Damn it.
Should have taken the ring of primordial travel.
I guess fine. I'll have another carriage ride.
Okay.
And on the way, can I do an intelligence check to try and get the gist of this and because I've also seen Alton use it. Yeah.
You have. So you would know how to use it. You can use it normally. But keep in mind, you won't add your proficiency bonus to the attack rolls, and the misfire score is doubled. So if you roll a 4 or lower on the d20, the gun misfires and fails and must be attempted to be fixed before it can be used again.
And I wouldn't know how to fix it.
No. You can try. The DC would be plus 10 for the Tinker's Tools check to try and fix the gun.
I'm not even sure.
Did he break the gun?
I don't have a Tinker's Tool. I need to fucking this away.
Not to mention you don't have bullets for it. The only bullets that were used for, or the only ammunition that was used for it, were Melithium shots, which Skara has, and you have no idea how to buy or make more ammo or ammunition.
Alright, this is going to be more effort than I thought. But I'm still okay. I'll still do it. When I get back, what's her name again?
Daisy.
Daisy. I'm gonna go to Daisy. I'm sorry. I'm going to insist that I need to use this longer.
Why do you need it? I mean, for what reason?
You see, yeah. While my magic is powerful, it's also limited. I have limited use of it in a day. I don't want to be left stranded without my magic, like I was in our last fight. I want to be able to help. I do have this. I do have my knives, my daggers, but I'm on the frailer side. So I'd like to have some way of being useful from far away without using magic.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yup. Okay. What's up with these?
Don't tell Abacus. Not yet. Don't. Fucking kill me.
I'm fine. He won't. By the way, he won't.
I know
But
he
I won't.
won't, but like it'll make my life a living hell. Alright,
Hey.
just spend. Fine, you can hold on to it. I wasn't gonna use it personally anyway, but I think he just has reservations about it. Regardless, just okay. Have a good day. Good luck, I guess. I don't know why you have magic, but I guess if you want to use okay. And she sort of turns code and she goes back to her studying.
Daisy visibly confused.
Okay, so I guess
As you're standing there, you sort of just waiting. And you feel almost like a gentle spring breeze, and it sort of brushes past your clothes. And there's a moment where you feel Titiana's calling to you.
it's been a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I guess I would do a long rest and wait for the next day. So yeah,
Okay,
I start
so
meditating.
as you start to meditate and sort of put into that headspace, you feel yourself connecting once again to the Feywild and sort of where you once were in that moment. And there's a brief sort of where you feel your consciousness begin to slip, and you're met by the sounds of wildlife, of babbling brooks, feeling of sort of gentle spring winds sort of blowing against your hair and your clothes. And you take a deep breath, and as you open your eyes, you're sort of now sitting in the center of this beautiful multicolored field of tall grass. The grass itself, while you're sitting, goes about, let's say it's 4 feet high, 4 or 5 feet high, and you can see it wisping around like it has a life of its own, but it seems to sort of make a way around you, so that way you can see sort of the beautiful horizon of the Feywild all around you. As you're sort of standing there, taking it in, you feel there's a brief flash of energy, and you look in front of you, you can see once again the familiar form of Titiana, wearing sort of this beautiful sort of white sort of dress made entirely of this combination of just raw magic, as well as sort of floral sort of leaves and sort of vines and all that sort of combined together with sort of the extremely elongated ears that sort of go out to a point. Travik.
Hey,
I know it's been a while, but I think... And she sort of just... I think you bring up a good point about your magic, and what I give to you. It's very specific, but it's very fun, very specific towards what you do, but you're right. Maybe it's not as useful in what you're looking for in combat when you can't use it. But I think that can change. Now, I will admit I'm not exactly a fan of what you plan on using, as she says, and she watches her hand sort of briefly sort of coalesce together, and she sort of produces the same revolver in her hand, but sort of lifts it up in the air, twirls it, and as you watch as it sort of spins, you watch as vines and sort of roots begin to sort of grow around it and sort of overtake it for a minute. I think we can come to an agreement, and if you'd like, I can extend some of my power to this. And she slowly pushes it towards you. Out of game, you'd be changing your pact boon to Pack of the Blade, and you'd be replacing one of your invocations with an invocation that allows you to use the gun as your pact weapon, which you can then make it reappear and appear at will. You are proficient in it, and you can change your invocations as you wish. So you can essentially use the gun as a pact weapon, where it would provide infinite ammo, and you'd be able to use a revolver. So you would lose the cantrips, but you'd have the ability to basically make the gun appear and disappear out of thin air, and you can then use it as if it were like a weapon that you were proficient in.
Would it? So would it be? It would also be susceptible to like anti-magic fields and stuff like that.
I would say for the purposes of this, no. Because you're just storing a weapon within sort of this pact magic, and you can basically sort of, it would not be susceptible to magic. It would still function even if it were under an anti-magic field. You can just basically pocket it away into a separate dimension, then pull it out whenever you want, as well as create any weapon.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal.
So you would have to spend a little bit of time of downtime, basically like going through this process. But yeah, you could get Pact of the Blade and instead get a gun.
Yeah, I think this agreement we can. I think this is a good idea.
Wonderful. And I don't mean to be rude, but your friend in the Blade, he's rather rude, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm trying to help.
All right, I have an idea. I'm not sure if he might like it, but I feel like you might like it. I'm thinking we put that blade and combine it with that little gun right there. We combine the two.
What would that do to him?
Well, I mean, he'll just have a new house to live in, I guess. And he'll be a ranged weapon. I wonder if that makes him feel any better. Maybe it's not as personal as stabbing, but he could actually be more inclined to listen to you if you use him more often. And it would gain the benefits of a lot of that, but you'd have it as a gun. Well, gun-ish. I think I'd add my own flair to it.
So out of game, would it still?
Out of game, you'd probably take all 8 weeks of your downtime would be spent basically appealing to Titiana, as well as sort of doing research or doing sort of things and rituals to basically combine the two. You combine the two weapons, Maria would become a +2 weapon. It would have the ability where whenever you shoot an enemy with the gun, you can, instead of doing damage, cast one of the spells from the dagger, and they would have disadvantage on their saves.
Oh.
You'd have a spell gun.
Just, like, shoot.
So you can shoot for damage, which would just do 2d6, or you can shoot and have it cast one of the spells from the dagger, and they would have disadvantage on the save.
That's kick-ass.
Yeah, that's
kick-ass.
Yeah, that's pretty. I have a magic talking god gun.
You would have a magic talking god gun. I feel like we should change the name of the gun, though. Maria seems. Let's go through rebranding. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh well, we could name him. We could name it after our friend. Rags. How do you pronounce that? Ragazoo?
Yeah, Ragazoo. That feels like. I don't know why, but it screams like a pasta almost. I don't know why. I'm thinking we could work with that. I want to do something fun though.
Well,
give it some thought. I think it should be fun, but regardless, I think we come to a wonderful agreement. I will need a few things from you, though. You might have to do a little bit of traveling for me, but I assure you it will be worth it. And if anything else, we will be transforming whatever this blade of Tharizdun is to something of my own creation.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm excited to see it get done. I think this will be a beautiful creation. And you watch her, she sort of appears sort of behind you, sort of puts her hands on your shoulders. Her fingers are strangely long and spindly, but she is like, their hands are twice the size of your hands, but in addition to that, her fingers are sort of just slightly elongated enough to the point where it's a little off-putting, but not too much. Sort of grabs your shoulders. I think it should be fun. And I think there's a lot of things that well, it's just fun to be had. There's so much. I haven't meddled in human affairs for so long. I miss how much fun it is. Let's get started. And she pushes you, and as you do, you find yourself awakened, and you now find sort of very faint sort of flowers beginning to grow in various directions as she leads you down a path to do what is necessary to get this new sort of weapon.
That's fucking amazing. I love that.
So I pull up the dagger. I kind of say, "Did you hear any of that?"
Hear what?
Don't worry about it. Sheath him, pat him.
Okay. Awesome. So, I need to make the full stat block of the weapon, but I will say for the purposes of this, it will take all 8 weeks of just going through all this shit. And I will say you're gonna need to spend 500 gold pieces of just various things.
I hear you.
Oh.
Hello?
Okay.
I think it might be everyone in that apartment. Yeah. They're all in that apartment.
Well,
so this is.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I get to have a cool dagger and a gun, but now I just get to have an extreme.
Fuck. Hello?
The better.
Hello, I'm back. Okay, sorry. Ow, fuck. So, what you do need to do then, Dravik, is look through your invocations. I think you have Eldritch Minds, Trickster's Escape, Gift of the Protectors, Agonizing Blaskin, Beguiling Influence, and Devil's Sight. You're going to lose Gift of the Protectors because you no longer have the Tome, but you now can swap that out with another invocation. Specifically, you can get Pact of the Blade invocations.
All right. So would I also lose Agonizing Blast and
no.
Devil's? Okay.
It's just that one, and you can swap it out. If you want to, you can also swap out one additional invocation because you leveled up. And I would say you can change that as well here. So there are things to consider. I would consider taking some of the Pact exclusive ones. For example, there's one that excuse me. Where is the invocations? Here it is. Some of them that would be suggested would be Life Drinker, which is when you hit a creature with your Pact weapon, they take additional necrotic damage equal to your Charisma modifier. Or you can do what's it called? I think there's
Eldritch Smite.
Oh yeah, there's Eldritch Smite, which is you can expend a spell slot to basically get Divine Smite, but Warlock spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So normally you still can only make one attack per turn, but if you get the Thirsting Blade invocation, you can attack twice as opposed to once when you take the attack action. You can only cast one spell through the gun, though. If you choose to shoot and have it cast a spell, you only can do that once per turn.
Okay.
But yeah,
you said is there like a? I'm trying to find like a.
I gave you a list.
Hmm?
I gave you a list in Roll20. That has a list of all of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's. Yeah.
I might be taking Counterspell. I actually I know I'm taking Counterspell. So.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing this list. Oh, in the chat. Okay. Sorry.
But yeah, so there are a bunch of Pact boons over there as well. I can't keep doing this.
What?
Sorry, fucking Nick and Veggie talking about fucking, what's it called?
Getting spells.
Yeah, getting fucking counterspell. Okay, so, we'll talk, I'll come back to you, Dravik, about level up and stuff like that, but that's fun! Congrats! You got gun!
I'm very excited.
Yeah, and I'll combine the two, so that way you have now this interesting moment. So, who'd like to go next? And I'll come back to you, Dre.
Right before, what was? Can you drop the name of that one that allows me to attack twice? I want to.
Okay, so the ones the ones that I would immediately suggest would be Thirsting Blade.
Thirsting Blade.
Thirsting Blade, and then the other one is just because the other one is Life Drinker.
Life Drinker. Okay, I'll make sure to.
Yeah, because those are definitely interesting. Also, keep in mind that you still have your invocations or your other invocations. May have forgotten about using some of those, but it's okay. Just keep in mind that you do have those. So,
right.
All right, Dobio or Archetype wants to go next.
I can go next.
Really quick. I know what spells I'm going to take.
Okay.
It's going to be Counterspell, Shield, and Magic Missile.
Okay.
So
go ahead and put those in your spell sheet. And just mark in, like, where it says, like, once per day, just mark down that you got them from the Eye of Ioun.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Agatat, do you just want to hunt all 8 weeks?
So I have a couple questions.
Yes.
So, you were saying earlier that if I don't succeed, the hunt will take longer, but I'll still get paid to an extent?
No. So if none of the checks are successful out of the 3, you gain a lingering injury and an additional week is spent in a failed attempt to find the creature. If only 1 check is successful, the hunt fails but no injuries are sustained. If 2 checks are successful, the hunt is only a partial success, netting the character half the payout. And if all 3 checks are successful, you gain the full value of the payout.
Okay. And then
so if you...
So would I get advantage on the wisdom and survival checks because of my
Yes,
I would say because of my favorite enemy.
I'd say if you're hunting favorite enemies, you have advantage on both the nature checks and survival checks.
Okay, and then the attack roll is just an attack roll with any weapon?
It's just an attack roll with any weapon of your choice.
Okay. I don't think I would get advantage on that. Maybe. Because there's no spell that has like a consistent advantage for me. I have like spells that give me one-time advantage, but
one-time advantage would not count for the purpose of this.
Yeah,
this is the attack roll is just supposed to represent the overall like hunting.
Yeah, because I was like, I have Zephyr Strike that gives me advantage, but
I would say that counts.
And Hunter's Mark is just a damage bonus, not a weapon attack bonus. Okay.
If you have any like arguments that you want to be made of like why you think the spell should give you advantage, I'd be more than welcome to hear it, but there's no guarantee. You already have advantage on the wisdom and intelligence.
Yeah, because the only spell that I have that gives me any kind of advantage on attack rolls is Zephyr Strike. And again, that's
I would say no then.
It's a bonus action. Then again, I do have 10. I could cast it 10 times per day, but
bonus action. I would say no, just because this is also you fighting with mercenaries and other stuff like that.
That's what I figured. Okay, but advantage on the wisdom and survival checks.
Yes. Right? Okay. So, do you want to go monster hunting for your first week?
I think I'm gonna go monster hunting.
All right. What DC do you want to do?
So, if I get 2 checks successful, I get half the payout.
You get half the payout.
Okay. I think the only way to make as much money as I want to make is to go big or go home.
Okay. You're doing 25 DC for all of them?
Or for at least for the first one, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me a intel. Well, firstly, subtract 100 gold, because that's money spent from carriages, horses, mercenaries, and so on.
Let me take that right now.
Yeah. Okay. So you take that off right now.
That's
gone. Then go ahead and give me a nature check, wisdom check, and an attack roll. Wisdom and intelligence check both have advantage. Okay, so
Eldritch Armor is
15.
It's
weird.
specifically a nature check and a survival check, right?
Yes, it is. Yes. So 25. That's
Ooh, that nature. Oh gosh. Okay,
so
no.
one fail,
This
one
is not gonna
fail,
go
and
well.
make an attack roll. Oh no.
Damn. Wait.
Oh shit! Hold on, I need to pull up the
What did I
lingering injuries.
roll? I rolled an 8 and a
Oh,
14.
no.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, this is not gonna go well. Well, maybe
Make an attack roll.
the longbow over Elderoth can save me. Oh wait, I actually rolled out with advantage.
Straight roll.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. You do have.
So I get no.
I
money.
would say, since you are doing favorite enemies, I will allow you to do enemy awareness to add to the attack roll.
To add what? My wisdom modifier.
And yeah, your wisdom modifier with enemy awareness, because that you can use that an infinite
Okay.
amount of times against creatures in combat.
Okay. So I succeeded 1.
Okay. Oh boy.
So I.
That's an automatic complication.
Yeah.
But oh Jesus. So the first
But I
one,
don't spend an extra
it's-
week.
it's a lot harder. Yeah. So the hunt fails, but no injuries are sustained. So it's just 1 week gone, and let's see what happens for your complication.
Oh boy. Okay, we'll find out.
2. You killed the mother or child of a larger, more formidable beast that intends to track you down and slay you in revenge.
That's fine.
Okay. So
What? Okay.
That sounds like something for the party to deal with.
with that.
Hold up. I can't be tracked except for by non-magical means.
Cool.
that's true.
Cool. Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
So, looking through it, so Life Drinker allows me to deal like my charisma modifier
Mhm.
with every attack I make. So if I was to also get the Thirsty Blade and
Yes.
attack twice,
For
I
for
would get
each.
the modifier for both of those.
Yes, you would. So it'd be dexterity plus charisma on the attacks.
Okay. Okay.
So if you want to swap out 2 of them, yeah, you can. All right. Second week, Agatat, as you have that first week coming back with an unfortunate failure, as that was a lot harder than you intended.
Okay.
So week 2, what would you like to do?
We're trying this again.
Okay, what DC?
Same one.
25.
That's what I
All
meant-
right.
That's what I meant by we're trying this again.
All right. Make a nature check and a wisdom and a survival check.
Oh,
Oof.
God, that one's so. Oh god, they're both so close.
Okay, so
Okay,
fail, and then make an attack roll.
Okay, I'm using a brass haven harrow, which I realized I didn't do last time.
Yeah, so you want to use bracket now? Yeah, that'll give you additional +1. I would say, hold on, before you do, I would say, and you'll have to reroll this if you choose to not
Yep,
take this,
I realized that there's a normal.
you're going to have to not mark down 1. You're going to have to mark down, I would say 5, because this is a
Okay.
hunting thing. So you can
That's
take
fine.
this, but it'll mark down 5. Okay, that's a success. Or 1
Let's try
success.
this again.
No. If you want to use 5, we use the
Wait.
first one. It was only if you don't want to use it.
Wait, for which thing? Wait.
So if you want to use Brasshaven arrows, it'll cost you 5 Brasshaven arrows because it's you like actively fighting a creature. It's not just
Yeah.
one attack.
No, yeah,
so-
no, I know that.
Okay, if you're okay with that, then we'll use the first roll. It's just if you weren't okay with that, then we do another roll. Okay, so you're at all right. So that's once again 1 success.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Or my little, I don't think I don't like that languages. Another complication. Oh no, 2. You now have
Same
2
one, that's
monsters.
I can't be tracked. It's fine. They can't track me.
That's true. They cannot track you. But I will remind you, this is not just you alone hunting. This is you with a
Yeah, I
bunch
don't care about the rest of them.
Okay.
Jesus!
3
He's
for the third,
hero!
third week.
So
what would you like
I-
to do for the third
I
week,
would
Agatat?
argue that I would like to state that I'm doing my best to get a different hunting party every time.
Okay. I would say that's a given because they don't want to hunt with you again.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Everyone's badly injured, but no lingering injuries at least. All right. What DC
If
would
I
you like to
succeed
do?
2 weeks out of the month, it still makes sense, but it still makes more sense than everything else.
Okay.
We're gonna try again.
All right, 25. Let's go. Wisdom.
You realize
Success.
Michael,
All right. Failure.
one success.
And then go ahead and make your
Okay,
attack roll.
marking down 5 arrows.
Yep, another 5 passive arrows. Keep in mind, for each one of these, you have to subtract 100 gold.
I did.
Okay, good.
I have been.
Success! So that is 2 successes! Huzzah! So
That
that
means I get half the
means-
gold.
Yeah, you get half the gold. So you
Which
get
is-
750 gold pieces as you finally get a successful hunt down, bringing back the body of sort of this intricate sort of beast, and you're finally able to sell it off. Well done. All right, so first success.
Okay. 2987. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna running it back.
All right, let's go.
100. This is so goofy.
It definitely is goofy. Natural 20 succeeds your other failure. So those 2 are successes?
Okay. So now I'm just rolling to see if I get full money.
Yep.
Or half money, right?
Yep, essentially.
Really quick, why can't
Oh.
he?
Got there.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he able to salvage some of the arrows from the dead corpses?
I do have a. I do. Shoot. All right. I did have another question before we started.
Sure.
That I completely forgot about. Because I have the monster harvesting kit, would I be able to make more money? Because I'd be able to harvest more parts
That's a
than
good question.
the average person.
I say at the very end, for each one that you succeed on, we'll go ahead and come back and we'll see if you can maybe net some more money.
Okay.
All right, so that is
that's a full
3
success.
successes, 1,500 gold to your total.
Is Trickster's Escape one of my packed invocations?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So you should, Dravik, you should have a total of shit. Let me find out.
Then I pretty much made my decision.
All right. Hold on, let me really quickly just search something out for you, just to see how many invocations you should have. So you're at 14th level. You should have. Oh shit! Yeah, you should. Okay, you should have 6 invocations.
1, 2, 3, 6.
Oh,
Yep.
All right. Okay. All
So-
right. I think I will go with Life Drinker. Get the protection certificate. All right. Nice. I'll go ahead and change that as well as you, and we'll go ahead and give you stats for your magic gun. Oh, that's so nice. And I will think of a cool name. Unless you have another cool name you want to think of.
Epic.
But week 5, Agatat. You're doing pretty good so far.
I mean, we're gonna try again. Like, so I did the math beforehand, and if I succeed on, or if I get half gold on 4 weeks, or if I succeed on 2 weeks, it's more money than I would have made succeeding the entire way through with 20. So that's why I've been going with these ones.
That's
The
valid.
25 ones.
That's
So
valid, yeah.
if I half succeed on one more over the next 4 weeks, then I'm like technically fine. I didn't factor in complications, so this could be fun, but it'll be fine. Yeah, so we're going
It
again.
should be fine. So, all right, next up. 25 again. 1 success.
Oh, that one's so close.
And then make the attack roll.
All right, marking down 5.
Okay, I will say, Veggie brings up a good point. Since you, I would say only for the full successes you can regain up to half. I'll say round up. So I'm gonna add three arrows back, because you only did a full
Cool.
success on 1 hunt so far. But that is
Yeah,
a good
that's-
point. I
that
would say
makes-
from the partial successes you lose all the arrows though.
That makes sense. Oh, shoot, I
Okay.
accidentally rolled that with advantage.
Oh, so go ahead and roll again.
Come on. Nope.
Okay.
Partial. Partial though.
So
I'll
that
take
is
750.
1 failure. Complication time.
Wait,
Or sorry,
Oh, that
that's
was
1
one
success. So
failure.
yeah, so
that was
that
one
is.
success.
Oh
so-
my God! You're
Wait.
angering a whole family. Killed another child or mother of a monster.
I cannot be tracked.
That doesn't count for Iggy and everyone else, but that is
Doesn't it count for
true.
Iggy?
I'm assuming you're hunting with Iggy.
Why wouldn't you be hunting with Iggy? He's
Yeah.
your best friend.
Damn, you know that's correct, but like,
So you have you have destroyed the family of 3 separate monsters. Week 6, go ahead and roll.
I thought it was if I failed all of them, I got one of
If
those.
you fail all of
complications.
them, you get a lingering injury
Oh
and spend
no,
an extra
yeah, no,
week.
that's right.
If you
You're
just
right.
succeed
You're
on
right.
one, you get an automatic complication.
Okay, we're gonna go again.
This is so
It's
chaotic.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're trying to.
Everything is fine. No one's gonna die.
That's a failure.
Oh,
That's
God.
a failure.
Oh god. Okay. This is fine. I clicked the button.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Natural 20. That
Wait.
overdoes one of the successes or one of the failures. That's 2 successes. So 750 gold netted on that day.
All right, cool. I've made more money. I've made
Wait.
more money than I would have made succeeding at all of the other ones if I had gone to the 20 DC.
There you go.
Epic.
Nice.
Really quick.
Ah. Yes.
So for him, natural 20s overdoes another check that failed, right?
Yes.
So if I went back into the log and checked to see if the
No, it doesn't count the same
What?
for. It doesn't count the same for
Okay.
that because this is
Just-
specifically because he's doing a set thing, which is hunting. So, because if he's failing in one aspect, if he does exceedingly well in another, it can help override that. He may spend less time tracking the creature and spend less time tracking the creature and may find himself in an inopportune space, but in excelling in combat and killing it exceedingly fast will make up for that lost time, or in a inopportune space. I'd say it's
Okay,
not
so
the same,
what-
unfortunately, for research.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. And don't say this seriously take this seriously at all because I get it and I respect your wishes. But you could say the same thing for studying.
All right, week 7, Agatat, let's go.
Okay, we're on week 7. Okay,
We're on
cool,
week
going again.
7.
Yeah, we're going again. It's fine. I have a small family after me. What more can they do to me, right?
Yep. I
Nothing
rolled
at all.
2s on your complications. Okay, that's fail. That's
Oh,
fail.
boy. I don't think I can pull another one out of my butt.
Oh god.
It's fine.
Agatat joins the
Oh,
party.
that's advantage on accident again.
Okay, so reroll.
Damn it, I keep doing that.
So.
Wait, 19? Wait, so 19. Damn it,
No,
I can only get it up to
nope.
22.
Okay. Lingering injury time.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I need to pull this out.
Oh
Oh
boy.
no. Oh no.
Oh god.
This is
Why
the
did
last
you
week,
do
too.
this?
This is the last week too, it's fine.
Yeah, so
Everything's fine.
okay, so yeah, this is last week. Also there's an implication. 8! What's that one? In escaping your core, you had to leave behind the group you had hired. You are unsure on whether or not they are alive, but they know you had left them behind to die.
I can't be trapped.
Oh no.
No,
Oh
I can't
god,
be
okay.
trapped.
Thank God,
So
Agatha.
fucked.
Agatha, what is wrong with you?
I can't be tracked. It's fine.
Yeah, that's like, I can't be tracked, it's fine. They won't find me. Okay, hold on.
They'll track Iggy. They'll hurt Iggy.
I need to find the place of this. Where can I find lingering injuries? Fuck. Hold on one moment. I know it's in here. I just need to find it.
Wait, do I get a lingering injury and a complication?
Yes.
Is that what that was?
Yup. The lingering
Epic,
injury,
okay.
you may have to spend some
Thank
time to get rid of, depending on how bad it is. Which
Yeah.
Because you already at the 8 weeks, so you might have to spend a lot of time You might have to spend a lot of money
Oh,
getting
boy.
healed by, or actually, unless someone has not resurrection, but regeneration.
Scar
So-
can learn regeneration, right? We went over this.
Yeah.
Oh man, but she's really on another continent right now.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Well,
she
I
really
look-
is.
by the time-
Luckily,
Continent,
it's at the
By the time I
very
get-
end of the downtime.
By the time I limp back from the downtime, Scar will also be teleporting back, so it works out.
You're gonna hold on. Where the fuck is the lingering injury?
Who said Scar's coming back? Maybe she wants to be a brainiac for the rest of her life.
Okay, bye.
I'm kidding.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm so hyped. I'm sorry. I'm naturally hyped for this.
Me too. 17.
Okay, you actually probably got the best thing that could have happened to you. You now have a massive scar that sort of runs across the back of across your back and through your sort of close to your neck and jugular, but not quite. That goes across your chest. It doesn't have any adverse effects. It's just a
Nice.
large scar that only magical healing of 6th level or higher can remove it.
Cool.
So he
it's
just
fine.
looks a little bit more badass.
Yeah,
so,
so
like my scales are just a little more fucked up. It's fine.
No, not like a little more fucked up, like a lot of fucked up. Like it looks like a massive scar.
I'm missing some. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I know.
everyone's like, holy
Like, there's
shit.
there's a line running the entire length of my back and neck where I'm missing scales.
And it's
And,
really
like-
never going to be covered.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's never
just
gonna be
have
covered.
the scar. Okay, well, yeah, actually that's
But it
that's
adds to my
probably
intimidation
the
check,
best
so honestly, it's a
lingering
net.
injury you could have gotten.
Look, that's a net.
What were the
benefit,
other
'cause I get
options?
Advantage on,
Losing
'cause,
an eye, losing an arm or leg, getting a festering injury that continually reduces maximum HP for a long time, permanent reductions to ability scores unless it was changed. A lot of shit. But
That's
It's
bad.
fine.
but he's fine.
I don't like that.
It
At
worked
least
out
someone could
perfectly.
have lost one
Look, I
limited
can't
session.
contract, and I just got a scar, so it's fine.
Okay, go ahead and make 3 monster harvesting checks for me
Okay.
to see if you can get any additional money. Okay, I will say with that, you can go ahead and get an extra 500 gold.
Sweet.
And you've marked down the 100 for each for each attempt, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
I-
Alright. So I think you netted total
I
think
I-
you netted total
I
2,200, I think.
Came close to doubling my gold. Yeah, I came close to doubling my gold.
Nice.
I'm now at 5,537.
Alright. So
I like that
unfortunately
roll 20.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, what's up?
No,
Yo,
explain it later.
I was just gonna say I like that roll 20 like keeps track of the weight for coins, and it's really funny because right now I don't have any weights inputted for anything else, but I know just the weight of gold, platinum, silver, and copper I have on me. It's
Fucking
153
XD.
pounds. It's 153 pounds. It's fine.
15.
Anyways, that was
Jesus.
all. Continue.
That's a lot of fucking gold, man.
I'm trying to save up for that like 25,000 gold piece thing, which was the entire
Oh,
reason.
yeah,
I
I
did
know. Yeah, you're valid in
I
doing that.
definitely
Also,
am still
Jesus
really
Christ, that's a lot of gold.
Although I did want to find out the value of some of these, see how much I could sell these weapons for. But I guess I've already used up probably my downtime.
We can do that during one day of your downtime, but we can get to Scod first.
Yeah.
'Cause I think Scod is just gonna do pit fighting.
So Scott gets like
We
similar.
also need to do the stuff for the
Ah, that's right.
mafia, right?
Yeah. Yes, you do. Okay, so unfortunately, Agatat, you did not get high enough scores to get Renowned Hunter, so you do not get a feat. But you got close.
Really, I got close.
You got fairly close because you were trying, because you were doing high value things. But
Oh,
unfortunately,
that makes
so.
sense.
All right, so Dobio, as you're led in to sort of, as you're being led in and sort of Scar leads you the way, be like, okay, come this way. There's a brief moment where you where You approach Osmodoth, and Osmodoth's like, ah, Dobio, this should be easy. You're good at like hitting things and smashing stuff, right?
Scar's
What? No, where did you get that?
Scar's gonna pipe in. He's the best at that. If you have a job that does that, do it. He knows what to do with that.
Cool. How do you feel about kneecaps? Do they make you angry?
Kneecaps?
Epic.
Yes.
That is the best sentence ever.
Like the body part?
Yes.
I don't really have an opinion on them.
Okay, well, you'll need to develop one. I need you to snap kneecaps for me of living people.
Why specifically kneecaps?
It hurts more.
I see. I didn't know that.
Well,
I can do that. I can snap them like twigs.
that should be great. Perfect. Also, strange note of business. How do you feel about working with another Goliath?
I would look forward to it.
Wonderful. Well then, get to work then. I'll be around. And he sort of leads you, just tells you to sort of walk off, and he says, hey, he'll find you. He comes out of the shadows. He's really weird, but, you know, he's good at what he does. And as you sort of walk into the shadows, there's a moment before you see the familiar form of Lomeo sort of Lomeo walk out of the shadows and be like, Dobio?
Lomeo?
Why are
What?
you working for the Crimson Killers?
Why are you working for the killers?
Because I'm really good at seeing what people want and abusing that. What? Are you doing this willingly?
Yeah?
Huh.
Semi-willingly.
I mean, like, not because I want to be, but it's like, we made, like, an arrangement, and we're doing some stuff, and
Okay.
it's just part-time.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean part-time here, too. Cool,
Cool.
okay.
This is kind of awkward.
Yeah, no, it should be fine. Let's go, okay, I'll do
Let's
the
go.
talking. Whenever they stop talking, I need you to just break the kneecaps.
Awesome.
Okay. So, strangely, you begin a journey where you are now in this moment where you're spending a weird time bonding with your brother. I need you to go ahead and give me an intimidation check. You can use your strength score for this. So, are you proficient with intimidation?
I think, let me see. I am, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and just give me an athletics check. So give me 2 athletics checks because one of them is intimidation, but it uses your strength score. And then, yes, athletics, and then let's do an attack roll. You can choose which weapon you use. Just keep in mind that you're actually make a. I'm trying to think.
Do I need a weapon?
No, I was gonna say use your fists. So yeah, go ahead and just give me an attack roll. I think do you have your proficiency to unarmored strikes? You do, I think. So just go ahead and click the javelin one, and just make a javelin attack.
Okay.
It won't be with a javelin, it's just to emulate your fists. Okay.
Nice. Good job, Debian.
It's fine. Okay, so you succeed in all of them. So you spend the week in a very strange, almost like a very strange bonding experience. Lomeo approaches and corners people, basically using his magic to force people to think that they're alone, to where you both corner them, ask them for the money that they're willing to indebt, and if they aren't willing to give it up, you end up either beating the shit out of someone that attempts to sort of fight back, crushing kneecaps, or catching up to them, grabbing them, and throwing them on the ground. And
Nice.
yeah, and you do, and it is oddly therapeutic in some way, spending time with your brother, because there is that moment where you guys have to work together. Make just a general charisma check for me.
Alright.
Nice.
And it eventually the awkwardness dies down, and you are actually able to talk to him about just stuff
Cool.
in between beating the pulp out of people. You guys have some conversation, and you get the feeling Lomeo is genuinely happy to talk to you again.
Yeah.
But he doesn't immediately show it. And it takes a while, but eventually he sort of looks forward to the moments where you guys are able to sort of do shit together and have that camaraderie. And as the week
Make
ends,
a good team.
and Lomeo will agree, he's like, yeah, we do make a good team. If you ever need me, I don't think you will, because, you know, and you got a lot of talented friends, but, talk to Osmodoth, or any of the Crimson Killers, really. I'm usually working for them. But, if you need me, please. I'm just around the corner. I don't really know what to do now because of what you guys, the information you guys gave me and showed me how to be different.
You can travel with us if you want.
I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to tag along with you guys all the way, but if you,
I understand.
yeah, I just, it's different, you know, it's new, and also, I'm really used to just working by myself. It's a lot harder to stealth around with other people. You're really loud, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
That makes
'cause we can
sense.
we had a good thing going though. You know, you were loud. They get freaked out. I go in their mind and then
Yeah.
grab them. Yeah, and then
I'll keep in touch.
I'll keep in touch too. You guys are at the sweeter things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I might leave a
Yeah.
message.
My
and,
buddy Abagus.
Okay, cool. If you need me, just I don't know, just tell one of the Crimson Killers. They'll find me, and or don't be afraid
Yeah.
to send me. Yeah.
Anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna go. It was nice spending this week with you.
Nice seeing you too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, yes, fun. Awkwardly turns around, goes back, and you spend that week.
That was weirdly wholesome.
And you spend that week with Lomeo as it's for all the time that you've spent without him, it feels good to make up some of that lost time. And in some ways, he was still using his tricks, but now it's doing it together, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
You might see why he was doing it in the first place. It is fun to kind of do it sometimes to other people. But yeah, it is what it is. But you now have the rest of the 2 months to pit fight if you'd like.
Alright. Sure.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this pit fighting. So you are going to make an athletics check, a dexterity check, and a constitution check. You can replace one of these with an attack roll if you would like to.
Repeat what they are. Athletics.
It's athletics.
Dexterity.
Yeah, acrobatics, and then a constitution check, and you add your hit die to that check.
Wait,
So
athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics, and acrobatics, and constitution check where you add your d12. So if you'd like, you can replace one of those with an attack roll.
I think I'll do that for acrobatics.
Okay, so go ahead and give me athletics, attack roll, and a constitution check plus a d12.
Should I? Can I rage the attack roll?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to rage during the entirety of the fights, you can. So that would give you advantage on your athletics checks as well. So go ahead and roll athletics again, and then do the attack roll with advantage. Oh wait, the raging. Actually, yeah, I'd say it works. I would say the chances of you getting an injury are higher if you want to have advantage on your attack rolls, because the only way you have an advantage on attack rolls is through reckless attack, which means it's easier for them to hit you. So there is a higher possibility that you could get injured.
Right.
But you'd have advantage, so it's your choice.
Sure, I'll risk that.
All right. So go ahead and roll for me then. Shit. Oh, no. All right.
Just any kind of attack roll.
Yeah,
will do?
any of your choice. The damage doesn't matter. It's just you're trying to beat a specific DC that's determined randomly when you pit fight.
Yeah, so probably don't do like a slam or something.
Okay, 31. Yeah. So your first week, you are beating the shit out of people, and it's almost like it's nothing. And you are definitely a champion. You get 200 gold pieces worth of winnings in just your first week. All right, so next up.
Cool. Oh wait, I need to make one more check, don't I?
Oh,
Constitution?
yeah. Sorry. Yes, you do. So that's not a full success yet. So you can just do. What's your constitution? Yeah. So you can just do that, and that'll be the formula for your constitution check plus the thingy. So yeah, athletics.
Okay.
So yeah, advantage on the athletics check, the attack roll, and then just that straight. $19. Yeah. So yeah, that is still a full success.
Okay, cool.
So that was your first week. All right, second week. Go ahead and give me those checks again.
All right.
If you want to do something...
Ooh,
sorry. This week seems to be harder. But yeah, same thing. So, athletics check with advantage, attack roll with advantage, and then the same d20, d12 plus 4. Oh, you don't have advantage on.
Oops.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So advantage on the athletics and thunderhammer attack. So just go ahead and roll those once more. Okay, we'll just use these all. That's fine. So 22, and then...
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. And then 24. Okay. This time it was especially hard. But you are able to net one success. You get 50 gold pieces for this week. As you are pit fighting,
Alright.
but it is significantly harder this week. But that was your second week. Do you want to do your fourth week of pit fighting?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. That is 2 successes out of this week. Actually, hold on. Let's roll a stealth check to see if he can do this. One moment. Where is it? Okay. As you are fighting, there's a moment where you feel like there would have been a sort of key moment where they try to hit you with attack, where you see suddenly their eyes just turn black and they just become blind and they have no idea what they're fighting at, and you sort of quickly take advantages and just knock them to the ground. And looking up in confusion, you see just barely sort of the visage of Lomeo, sort of deep hidden within the crowds, just silently watching, and just gives you a small smile and then just blends back into the crowd.
That's hot. That's adorable. I love that.
Yeah.
So then that will be... Yeah, so that'd be 3 successes again. Okay, so that's another 200 gold pieces earned in Muns.
Ooh.
Okay, so, at which point, you are approached sort of by this sort of large sort of portly sort of human figure, being like, "You've been doing pretty good at the fighting, how'd you feel like in a one-on-one combat with one of our top fighters? It's, free entry, but if you win, we'll put you up on the higher fights. If you beat this champion, we'll give you 500 gold pieces."
Ooh, it's good.
Right, well, we'll go ahead and schedule an event for you. And he sort of rubs his hands together and sort of walks away. So, I don't think we have time, but that is an individual fight scene that we can go ahead and do a next session, where you're going to be fighting one of the top champions. But you still have 3 more weeks, and you could potentially face the full, you could potentially face the actual champion of the arena. So, go ahead and make 3 more checks for me. And then when we come back, so we gotta do fights against.
It's exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, right, and then let me do the hidden check to see what you have to beat. Yeah, that's another 3 successes. So that's another 200
Cool.
gold pieces. So that's full. Okay, go ahead and make another one.
Alright.
So 3. As you are just beating the shit out of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get
Get
him,
'em.
get him, get him.
Get him.
Yeah, that is a
Get
full.
'em.
Oh, I rolled an 18, so that's a success on all of them. That's another 200 gold pieces. And we'll say we'll go ahead and we'll revisit this next time because I'm pretty sure you're gonna win against the other fight, but you might not. But if you do win against that fight that I previously talked about, you're offered to fight the champion, which will be a reward of 2,000 gold.
Ooh.
All right. Last week.
If I beat him, I'm the champion?
If you beat him, you're the champion of the arena.
Cool.
This is the
Badass.
last.
That's extremely hype.
Would we all like catch wind of this?
Yes.
Fucking
During these
Goliath
fights.
rampaging through the pit fights.
Yeah, I was about to say during this, the actual fights, you guys can all be present there and watching.
Cool.
Except for Skara.
Right.
So that is unfortunately only 2 successes. But that will net you. Hold on. Fuck! I just closed the tab. Okay, and now we get to roll for complications. Roll 8d100 for me. Or 7d100. Sorry.
8 of them.
7.
Okay. How would I...
/R 1d100. Or I
Or
guess
70-100?
Yeah, 7d100,
Yeah,
and I can
7.
just hover over to see which ones have gotten the complication parts. That's 100 gold pieces. So let me. Have you been keeping track of how much money you got, Scott, or do you want me to just give you the total? Scott.
Says
Hello?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, hello?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been adding them already, so I have the total.
Alright, nice. Okay, no complications for you. Yeah, you just fucking cleaned
Cool.
through it. So you made 2 months of just beating the shit out of people. And, if you beat both of the final fights where you're going 1 versus 1 against one of the top fighters and the champions, you may or may not get a feat, which is the champion arena, or champion of the arena. So we'll find out next session. We'll go ahead and finish up with that. Wow, that worked out well. A bunch of
Exciting.
people got exciting stuff.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited about everything.
Traffic,
that
I
happened.
will get, or, yeah, fuck. Thank you guys for coming session. You guys are more than welcome to Yayidi away. I will message you during the week, Traffic, or Dre. I'm gonna swap
Yeah.
out some of the things on your character sheet, so that way it represents what you have. And then also
Right.
I'll change your attack rolls so that way you can use the gun.
Okay.
Is there time for me to sell some things to Co or no?
I will say, yeah, we can go to and get to that next session because we still have to do. We might as well just do the rest of the downtime next session because you guys are gonna have a lot of individual sort of things.
Ooh.
Wait,
Alright,
that
well,
wasn't the full downtime? I thought that was.
That was the full downtime, but Richter
But
and
different-
Abacus still had more time.
Right.
It's a denouement.
Yeah.
Wrapping everything up.
But for the most part, it is complete. You guys, we just have to do some individual events, which will primarily be Dobio doing pit fights against champions.
Yeah. And then I didn't like go sell stuff that I wanted to.
And then yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll sell stuff
Skara
for you
will
as well.
probably have a conversation.
You'll have time to sell stuff.
Alright.
All right, we'll come back to
Aight.
the next session. Thank you guys for coming to session. Sorry about that. Well, the downtime's always like that, so just be. But see you guys later.
No one's surprised.